Hello, Internet. As always, if you're watching this as a rerun, go ahead and skip past the countdown timer that's about to come on. I leave that in because if I clip it off, it will remove features that are important to you, and I don't want to remove features for you. The live chat replay and the automatic closed captions will go bye-bye if I cut that off. So I will go into the countdown timer, and I will see you at the top of the show. And as always, I'll have a hot mic during the countdown timer. All right, here we go. Let's get some cool jams going. All right.
Welcome to All Things YouTube. Your host, Matt Haas, will be here soon. While you're waiting, here are 4 things you can do. 1. Get to know others in the chat room. Make friends. Don't be shy. Only awesome people like yourself are allowed in here. 2. Share this show. Hey, your friends also need to up their YouTube game. 3. Like and join this show's Facebook page and group. They're both great resources. Finally, slap a big ol' like on this video. That really helps. Matt will be here soon.
Welcome, everyone. Welcome back to another All Things YouTube. You remember me. I am Matt Haas, your host, and this is the show where we talk about all things YouTube. I'll do some channel reviews if you want me to. That's where I put you in the hot seat, and I tell you everything I love and everything I don't quite exactly love about your channel. That's why they call it the hot seat. It's all for learning purposes. It can be a little intimidating, though, but if you want to do that, let me know, and I can pull that off. I also show you everything that's new and different on the platform. And that's right, I said show you, because most channels just talk about it. Not me. I show you this is different, that's different, and I tell you why. That's what it's all about here. Yes, it is. Let's see who's in the house today. We have Mark Lindsay, CNC. Shafty. It does sort of sound like that. Scarlet QM, nice to see you back here. Always good to have you on the channel. Niantic River Woodcrafting with Chris Nealon. That's a mouthful. You know how I love those long channel names. You get more airtime if the host has to say a whole bunch of words in your channel name. Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs is here. Hello, hello. Other people are filing in. Always good to have everybody here. Hey, you know about the group, don't you? Go ahead and join the group. If you have a question, other people in the group might answer you. It's awesome. And people who take my course typically sign up for my group as well. That's right. I have a course. Do you know I have a course? I do. It's called Be Awesome on YouTube. Where can you get it? Well, every video is already published on the All Things YouTube channel, but it's also at allthingsyoutube.com. You can go there, sign up for a free account, and also get all the material there. But I'm putting premium content on the course. These videos will not appear on my channel. And the premium content is how to grow an audience. Everything that's there for free is how to set up your channel, all of the knobs and switches to dial in your channel settings. I tell you about that, and I tell you how to make videos. Everything from planning and shooting the videos and editing the videos to putting in all of the metadata, getting everything perfect on your videos, as well as making good thumbnails and titles. There's whole strategies behind that. It's a ton of stuff. 32 videos. It's all for free. Hey, my moderator showed up. Boycott Matt Haas. Welcome back to the channel, Boycott Matt Haas. Always good to have you here. Make sure you keep the comment section properly moderated, please. Chris Nealon found his cookies. He was talking about coffee and that he likes his coffee black. I do too. As black as my soul, baby. That's the only way to drink coffee. And now he has cookies too. Oh, he wants to post a picture. Well, I believe you. Oh, Jim Bashir's food showed up. He said he was getting Chinese takeout earlier. That's awesome. Oh, look at this. See, Mark doesn't do it right. 2 creams and 1 sweet and low. Hey, you do you, brother, but for me, black, black, black. That's the way the coffee should be consumed. Before I jump in too much further, I have a couple different ways you can support me optionally with monetary donations. This item, almost 100% of the funds go to me. There's a link in the description, and it's also written on the screen right there, real teeny tiny, if you can see it. Yeah, StreamYard does that. That's a good way. And if you do use this method, you'll get your name right here, and it will stay there until someone else tips over top of you. So that could be fun. You can also Patreon. I have a new Patreon account. Check it out. We've got patreon.com/allthingsyoutube. And if you want to be really in the loop, click this button right there. It's free for you to click that. You don't have to pay me any money for that. That's absolutely free. And you'll get all the updates, because sometimes I put updates on Patreon, so you don't want to miss them. And let's take a look at some of my Patreon supporters. I'll also shout you out. This is part of the perks. Top patrons: Jerry Brown from Polly Wants Crafter, Harneal Media. It's my friend Mr. Steve Nealon. He had some health issues that he's very public about, so we wish him well. Not quite sure what the current update is with him, but Hope he's doing well. Portal Woodworks and Osprey Mama. Driveway Workshop with Jim Bashirs. Thank you for being top patrons. And like I said, if you want to be a Patreon member, I will put your graphic on here and, reformat this graphic. So you can make me do labor by signing up for Patreon. I won't care. $1 a month YouTube channels that are Patreon members are here. Whoops, I have a graphic overlap. Let me get rid of that. There you go. We have Steve Carmichael, Miter Mike's Woodshop, Annabee Workshop, OJ Woodworking Crafts, Javi's Woodshop, Marcel's Workshop, JP Woodwork, The Mad Maker, and Love Audio Production. Thank you for being $1 patrons on Patreon. Special thanks to Makers Media Network. I'm a proud member of Makers Media Network. Isn't this funny? It's wood, and then look at the names. Wood, work, wood, work, wood. Believe me, it's a lot harder trying to say all of those. Artfully Yours with Diana is here. She says, hello, good evening. Good evening to you. Go check out her channel. She is a artist, and she hosts all kinds of artists on her channel, and she does art on her channel, and it's pretty amazing. And let me get my footer back. Where did it go? There it is. Oh, we got an update here. I believe Steve got home, but I'm not 100% certain about that. Okay, well, we'll keep him in our thoughts and prayers for sure. He's a good guy. He loves the community, loves the creative community on the YouTubes. You guys know what I do Thursday, right? Mind Equals Blown with Brenda G. Come check out Brenda G on Thursdays on her channel, Brenda G's Designs. The show is called Mind Equals Blown. It's hard to explain. You just got to be there. It's blowing up, though. There's the link. Go ahead and click that link and choose the set reminder button, and then come right back. Don't leave this show, but go ahead and do that. That would be fun. And, join the fun of it. And she's giving away stuff. She's not guaranteed to give away stuff every week, but the last 3 weeks she gave away free prizes. Free! You you put a number from 1 to 10 in the chat, and if you pick the right number, she mails you the item. It's crazy. She's very generous, so it's good to have her in our community. Got wood. I got wood because I have a wood shop. This is my woodworking channel. Go check it out. I just posted a video there, and I'm working on another video. I know, right? Crazy. Been making videos all the time. That didn't sound right. Sorry. Now, double entendres are acceptable on the All Things YouTube channel. So it's all good, Chris. All good. All right. Let me get my special graphic going here. This is the News of the Week segment. I put this green border around here, so if you're ever watching this as a rerun and you just want to skip to this important section, you'll have a visual reference, because as you move the playhead bar on the YouTube interface, a little thumbnail pops up above the section on the playhead bar, and if you see this green border, that's how you'll know how to stop. Jim Dockrell's here. Who is this weird person on my computer screen? Will not confirm nor deny. Oh no, there's my name placard. Get that off the screen. Get that off the screen. There you go. Whew. You better be careful, Jim, because my moderator's watching too. Boycott Matt Haas. Just so you know. No, I'm kidding. You know I love you, Jim. You know I love you. That is a mirror, Jim. We have 2 Jims. All persons with the name Jim are welcome on my channel. Okay, first bit of news. Super minor piece of update, but still kind of cool. Let me get into my YouTube studio. Get ready to share my screen. So many open stuff, pop-ups everywhere. My goodness. What kind of show am I running here? All right, let's take a look at the interface. And do you notice my new green border? This was on last week's show. It moves. See how it's the light highlight is rotating around the border? It's the little things. Pretty happy about that. That was kind of sophisticated in order to pull off. But I like to challenge myself. Okay, what am I talking about? First bit of news is the legacy upload flow escape hatch is gone. What is that supposed to mean? Well, let me show you. You click the upload video button, and this is a familiar dialog box. You drop your video onto here, and you start the upload process. There used to be, right up here in this corner, a little button that took you off of this new interface and put you on an older interface where you had more features. Well, now all the features have been built into this new interface, and it's gone. So if you use that escape hatch to do the classic upload flow, that's now gone. And that's the first bit of news. I'll cancel out of this. The feature that they were waiting for is upload multiple files at a time. And if you look close, this is plural. Select files. That S was not there a couple weeks ago. So anyway, now that escape hatch is gone, and if you didn't know about it before, that's fine. Whatever. It was there, and it isn't now. That's the updated news segment for that. The American Wanderer is here. Hello, American Wanderer. Welcome back to the channel. I'm going over the news of the week. This is what's new and different on the YouTube channel, on the YouTube platform, the whole YouTube system, the YouTube website. Okay. Oh, here's something fun. In analytics, you know I love analytics. There it is. Analytics equals cool. It's my little graphic on my TV back there. I'm thrilled to report that this stuff here, some of this data used to take 2.5 days in order to show up. Now it's showing up within hours. So after you upload a video, now I'm looking channel wide, but if you target a specific video, so let me go into this video here and go into, now I uploaded this at 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's been less than 2.5 days, but it's been more than 2 hours. If you go to analytics and go to reach, yeah, there's all my data. It's all filling in. You know, there's no empty spots. That has a number, that has a number, number. It's all there. So the developers of YouTube, the engineers of YouTube have been optimizing the system to get that data on the interface much faster. And I think that's cool. More data is more better. Although that's poor English. Boy, Chris is on a cookie tear today. This is his like 5th comment about cookies. Yeah, okay. They're talking about all kinds of fun stuff in the chat. That's the thing about coming to the live show. If you're watching this as a rerun, and if you've never been on the live show, come check it out. Okay, YouTube has a new website. But you're like, Matt, YouTube.com is the website. Well, this is an information website. They launched how YouTube works. Let me go here. Now, it's technically youtube.com/international, well, an abbreviation for international, INTL /all-in / how YouTube works. So the URL is a little funky. But the point is, here is YouTube's attempt at being transparent to tell you what's going on behind the scenes at YouTube, how they come down on different decisions, if something's questionable on your channel, like copyright or breaking terms of service or monetization, friendly yellow icons versus green $ icons. So they launched this whole site here, and yeah, go check it out. So that's a news item. I wasn't really planning on showing you the website. You can obviously go ahead and do that. I put the link in the chat there. If you want to bookmark that, that's fine. And, I always like it when a company tries to be transparent and forthcoming about what they do and how they do it. All that stuff like that. Matt needs a few more tabs open. Oh, this isn't anything. And when I'm full time, when I'm on the day job, it's nuts. And one of the other directors, he's runs the content management group, like a high level, super geeky, like he controls some of the systems. He did a screen share. I kid you, I took a screen grab, and after the conference was over, I counted these things up. He had 71 tabs open in his browser. 71, and 29 running applications, because in the dock you can see the little dot next to the item, the applications that are open. Had everything. Microsoft Word was running. It had a little FTP client. It was everything. Almost all the Creative Suite. Almost all of the Microsoft apps. He had XML editor open, and he had 3 different browsers open. Almost 30 apps running. I was like, man, I'm bad. I'm bad with that, but I'm not that bad. Hey, it's Sha-La-La-La Productions. That's my friend Robert Lee. I do a show with him on Wednesdays called Verbose Wednesdays over on his Facebook page. It's called that. But the only show we're doing is toward the end of this month. So July we'll have 1 show. But good to have you here, Robert. Wait, do I hear a Who's Got More Tabs Open challenge? I'm in. Winky face. Oh, John Kowaleski, welcome back to the channel. Sounds like me for sure. Yeah, I know, right? 71 open. That sounds like a Friday to me. I'm bad with too many tabs open too, says Artfully Yours with Diana. Now see, Mark's the voice of reason. I don't feel bad, or I don't feel too bad then. I only have 21 tabs open and running 6 apps. That's a very reasonable computing environment there, Mark. 6 folders open, that doesn't do anything. Okay. One more news item. Oh, and see, this is a bit of a preview, and I typically hold this stuff until it actually goes live, because a lot of these news snippets from the developers of YouTube, they come out, we're working on this, we're working on that, it's not quite ready yet. But this is not quite ready, but I do want to show you, because it's something I love. The audio library. Okay, so you see how this has this little square with the up pointing arrow? That means it's going to open in a new tab. And if you watch the top of the browser, I'll click it. See the new tab launched up here. So this is the old interface, but they're making this interface better, and I'm psyched about it. Again, you're looking at the old interface, but I suspect in a few days, maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks, this is all going to be new. Now, when I say new, it's going to look pretty much the same, but it's going to function a lot better. There is going to be like one player down at the bottom. So see how there's like a play head on each one of these. Yeah, that's kind of clunky, because something could be playing and you could scroll up, and now the play head has. So this is not the best user interface. So that's changing. There's going to be more columns. There's going to be a way to filter stuff better. Now you can do some filtering here, but they're moving towards, let me close this tab. They're moving towards the familiar way to do that. which is this way. So it's gonna be like this interface item here with this graphic and this empty bar. So that's the anyway. I'm excited. That audio library, I love that audio library. I know a lot of people don't use it because they say the quality isn't the best, and it's certainly not as good as something like a third-party service called Epidemic Sound, which I've heard great things about. I do not have a subscription to Epidemic Sound, but there is good stuff here. There really is. I mean, it's intermingled with some not so good stuff, but the whole point is you use this audio library and it's free to use. Copyright free. Well, I should say negative actions of copyright do not touch that. I guess is a more politically correct way to say that. Whatever. Oh, Chris gotta go. Thanks, Chris, for stopping by. Work calls. Hey, you gotta go. Uh-oh, look at this. Super Geek John over here. 4 monitors, 7 Chrome logins open, each on their own window, with an average of 7 to 10 tabs open, plus vMix, Adobe Audition, and more on any given day is my norm. Hey, you go, brother. You go. 6 browser windows open. Not bad. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the news of the week. The news of the week. I'll say it again. If you're not on my course, I'm slowly starting to get the premium stuff on the course. It's $15. A one-time payment of $15 will unlock the premium content. I have an introductory video, which is not very substantial, and a quick concepts video there now. You know, small beginnings, but it's coming, and it's all about marketing. That's going to hit that course, and the course is only on allthingsyoutube.com. Go to allthingsyoutube.com and get on the course. It'll ask you to sign up for a free account, and you'll be up and running. I have a subscription to Epidemic Sound for $12 a month. Good. Excellent. I've never heard a bad thing about it. And the one feature I like, and again, I don't have it, but the one feature that really stands out to me is you can download different parts of the song. So if you want to drop the drums, or you only want the drums, or you want the bass line, or whatever, you can. It's not just one file that's all mixed down into one file. And I think hey, I like options. Who doesn't like options? All right, reading some chats here. All right. Some comments I won't put up on the screen. Yes. If anyone has any questions about the YouTubes, now is the time to ask. And if anyone wants a channel review, I will call up your channel and put you in the hot seat and tell you what I like about it and tell you what I don't like about it. And that's completely optional. Drop the drums, unsubscribe. Well, I mean... Jim, I like options. My wife thinks I shouldn't have some of them. Well, I mean, hey. You gotta do you. Yep. Does everyone know I have an email newsletter just for all things YouTube? Yes, it's true. This is the exclusive all things YouTube only newsletter. So first name and email address, all you need. Get in on that. All right. I'm getting some new hardware. Jim Bashir's, you might like this. So remember I pointed you to the Shure X2U? Works great, doesn't it? Well, I'm upgrading that. So that piece of equipment that I pointed to will go bye-bye and be replaced by the Rodecaster Pro. Are you familiar with the Rodecaster Pro? If you have an XLR mic, it's amazing. Let me give you a quick little peek at this piece of hardware that isn't in my possession yet, but soon will be. So if you go to my website, allthingsyoutube.com, and you go down to the free buying guide, click this, a Google Doc will open, and it's a table of contents. Go down and deeper into the document, and here are my audio mixer / interface recommendations, and one of them is the Rodecaster Pro. And look at this beast. Oh, isn't it wonderful? Get a bigger picture up. There you go. That is what I will soon have. And it's amazing. And if you don't squint, you might not see it. But this little graphic right here, Aphex on board. Aphex on board. That's the good stuff. That makes your microphone sound extra awesome. So, yeah. So that the Shure X2U, which is this thing, and the Rodecaster Pro, which I just showed you on the screen share, they are both preamps, and the analog to digital converter. They're two items in one. But the Rodecaster Pro has a lot more features than the Shure X2U, and the Aphex processor is just one of those things. Got to put All Things YouTube decal on Rodecaster Pro. I got to get some All Things YouTube stickers. I have this sticker from my woodworking channel, and if you want this sticker, just ask me. I will mail it to you anywhere in the world. If you want the rainbow version of the sticker, which is very rare and very expensive, you can be a Patreon member, either a Patreon of this channel, the All Things YouTube Patreon, or the Awesome Wood Things Patreon. I will send you one of these stickers. How far should I be distanced from the mic? You should be no closer than your fist. So if you put your fist to the capsule inside the mic, like wherever that capsule is, my capsule is right near the top here. And you got to be careful with some microphones. Some microphones, you talk into the side. Not this one. This is a end firing microphone. So my capsule is at the top of the mic, sticking up. One fist, you should be that, well, no closer than that. You could be farther away, depending on how much gain you have. But the closer you are, you'll get, there's a term for that. You'll get more resonance, I think is what it's called. It'll sound more full and rich the closer you are. That's why I like to get really close. And now sometimes when I'm over here, just going like this, if I'm demoing something on screen like that, this gets a little bit more quieter because I'm not talking directly into it. And I can tell that the audio drops just a little bit. I would like to get some sort of boom arm that can move this slightly. It doesn't need much range of motion, just so it can stay that much closer. But you can easily get away with talking this far away from it. But the recommendation is if you want the more rich output of your voice, go one fist away. vocal resonance. Did I get that? Is that the right term? I'm not quite sure what the term is. Oh, I found my Shure SM75 in my wife's office last weekend. I was looking for that thing since I quit my last band. Yeah, the SM57s, did I say 75? Sorry, a bit dyslexic. The SM57s, the joke around the industry is they're so rugged because that's a dynamic microphone, and dynamic microphones have less delicate parts. They're more robust. They say you can hammer nails with it and it'll be just fine. Now, don't really hammer nails with the Shure SM57, but they're workhorses of the industry for sure. My mic is the Blue Yeti Nano. Yeah, and that's what I recommend on my cheat sheet here. And if you want this cheat sheet, go get it. It's completely free. There's no sign up, no nothing. Yeah, here we go. The Blue Yeti Nano. I have it cataloged here. Yeah, this is a great document. So I go over USB microphones. I go over the field mics and handheld. I go over the shotgun mics for on top of your camera. XLR microphones. There we go. This guy, look how cheap this is. You can't get this. It's so popular. It's sold out everywhere. And for $100, they say it's amazing. Now, it's not as amazing as this guy, but it is amazing. It's very, very good. Here's the mixers, as you saw. And there's my Shure X2U. But sadly, I can't recommend it. Can't recommend it. This doesn't have enough options. Computer gear. Oh, and I even go into cameras. Want my thoughts on cameras? Here we go. Phones. Point and shoots. Point and shoots just for vlogging. There's some specialty cameras just for that. They're amazing. Here's the DSLRs. This is where we all should be. This is where the grown-ups play. Webcams. Oh, and see, this is the quality you get with me. People don't realize you can buy a used 8-year-old Hero 4 GoPro, combine it with a HDMI capture card for $100, and you could have something better than any webcam on the market. You can drop $300 on this for, for less money. For $200, you can have something 10 times better than the highest end webcam if you use 8-year-old GoPro. And there's the good GoPro, the new one. Capture cards. This is confusing stuff. I've got it all broken out. All broken out here for you. And it's for free. Just go get it. What's Mark saying here? The ATR 2100 is a dynamic mic and is USB or XLR, $64. Oh, I see Dave Gatton joined us. He says, "What's shaking, piano man?" Not much, brother. I learned a new song on the piano. I don't know if I want to make a video. Will you let me know? It's Eric Clapton's Tears in Heaven. Is that a song you like? Let me know if that's a song you like, and if you want me to see me do a cover of that song on the interwebs. Mark, let me look up that microphone you mentioned. ATR 2100. Let's see what we got here. This? Audio Technica. Is that the one you're talking about? Anyway. Oh boy, I got to do it. All right, I'll work on that. Well, the one I found says USB. So if the question is it USB or XLR? Looks like it's USB. At least this one is. USB. I tell you what, man. I've spent way too much money on audio because I was having so many problems with it. I had crappy audio and I couldn't solve it. And it turned out the audio input jack on my camera was faulty from day one. It never worked properly. So I spent all kinds of cash and I bought stuff I didn't need to buy. But, it's both. And that's what I use. Okay, cool. The podcasters love the ATR 2100. Yes, that's it. Cool. You saw half of my comment. Sorry about that. Do those widescreen foam pieces come in red? Oh, windscreen. Sorry, windscreen foam piece. Good question. Let's find out. Windscreen red. Now, my friend Paul Weber from the Love Audio YouTube channel, he's a new Patreon member. Love Audio, right there. He had one with his logo printed on it, so he must have a way to get them specially printed. You wanted a windscreen. Well, I guess they're technically windscreen. Did you want like those flat ones that can just get placed over, or did you want one that kind of envelops the whole thing? Who knows? They have purple too. Yay! I need some clown noses, says Jim Bashirs. All right, kids. Well, that's what I have for you this week. I think I'm going to wind down the show. Hey, why don't you come back next week? Same bat time, same bat channel. And here is the show page for next week's show on the 13th of July. Again, it's a Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern, which is 4 p.m. Pacific, and I think 11 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, which is now summer, daylight saving Greenwich Mean Time. I get confused. But yeah, come back and see me then, and get on the course. If you want to sign up for a free account on my course, I would love it. That would mean a lot to me. And, Patreon, if you want to come out to All Things YouTube, or go to patreon.com/allthingsyoutube and just hit this follow button. That would help too. Following is free. You don't have to join any of the membership tiers. That would be a big help. And as always, get in that Facebook group. The Facebook group's free. Join that. And it's another resource for you. I'm trying to make YouTube a better place by making content on YouTube better. I want to crush broadcast television because I think content that YouTubers make is in many times much, much better. That's the goal. Might be a lofty goal, but that's what I'm about. And if you haven't already, drop a big old like on this. This helps. And I will see you on the flippity flip. Take care, everyone. Stay awesome.